The 2015 season was a special one for the DBU women's soccer team as they won both the Heartland Conference regular season and conference tournaments. The Lady Patriots would go on to clinch the NCAA South Central Regional title and finish the year ranked number 7 in the nation. While the league's offensive and defensive players of the year in Ashley Cox and Emily McDonald were lost to graduation, DBU returned some key pieces and expect to build off last year's historic run.
Last season was obviously a fantastic year. We had a lot of success and accomplished a lot of the goals that we set out to accomplish. It was a reflection of years of dedication and hard work, and that's not going to change just because we graduated some of our key players, but it also doesn't guarantee anything for this season moving forward. We understand that last year's team laid a fantastic foundation for us, but that we have to build it all up again. So regardless of how many games we won or championships we won last season, everybody starts over this year, and this team understands that, and everybody's here to work hard and to build back up and to contribute to get us back, hopefully, to a similar season to what we had last year.
As the Patriots head into a new season, they'll do so without the league's offensive and defensive players of the year, along with one of the top goalkeepers in the nation in Jenna Ackerley. With 6 seniors also lost to graduation, DBU will look to a new cast of players to produce on the field in 2016.
We have several returning players that I think can contribute right away. McKenna Namkin had a great season, scored some key goals for us. Rebecca Kernan, returning, playing in the midfield and up front sometimes, is a veteran player who understands our team and our system really well, and I think will get in and create chances and can also score some goals herself. Cecily Martinez is a very dangerous forward with an unstoppable shot, and she scored a handful of goals last year, but we expect her to be able to convert more of those for us this season as well. In addition to that, we have a lot of new players that are fighting for starting positions and playing time right now, and I wouldn't be surprised at all to see several players step up and compete for leading goal scorer and contributor offensively for us this season.
Offensively, the Patriots' top returning scorer is junior McKenna Namkin, who totaled 16 points and delivered 7 goals last year. Joining Namkin at the forward position will be Rebecca Kernan, who earned first-team all-conference honors last year and expects to be a pivotal part of a dangerous DBU offense.
Yeah, so last year we had a high-scoring offense, which is awesome, and so we're bringing back a lot of returners that have great experience, and then combined with some great incoming players, I think will pose a threat to any defense. You know, just the versatility of the style of play that each person has, you know, and the depth from the bench. You know, we can keep fresh legs like ongoing throughout the game. So yeah, I'm just really excited for this offense to just take flight and yeah, just pose a threat to any defense.
In the midfield, the Patriots return juniors Emma Durain and Leah Draper, along with sophomore Allison Catree, and they'll also depend on a host of newcomers to make an impact.
Again, Rebecca Kernan is a returning senior. This will be her 4th year. We anticipate her being a starter. She's so much experience with this team and is such a team player. She really anchors the midfield for us and helps us to establish and build our style of play game in and game out. So I know that we'll be able to go out there with any combination of players, and Becca will be able to put us together and help us to have some success. Leah Draper is also another returning veteran player with a lot of experience in the midfield who plays more in the holding mid position, but that has a lot of minutes and a lot of big-time game experience in that position. We have players like Emma Durain, who played quite a bit for us last season, that maybe weren't starters but are looking to make a break into that role this year. And we have several freshmen who really are making a hard push this preseason to show that they're here to contribute, and we expect them to get good minutes off the bench. Some of them may win out that starting role. So we feel confident in our ability in the midfield. We also feel confident in our versatility. Some of these new players bring some new strengths that maybe we lacked in the past, and we're excited to see what they can do.
Defensively, DBU will once again field a strong unit. One of last year's key pieces to a Patriots defense that ranked number 24 in the nation in goals against average was Mackenzie Rice. And as she enters her senior season, she expects this year's defensive unit to be the next in a long line of strong defensive teams from DBU.
Some of the strengths that we have in the back line is we're all very experienced, and we have a good chemistry in the back line, and since we've all played together for already 1 year, we communicate well, we know how each other play, and that's a big help during the games, because you can trust one another. And then some of the strengths that help us are communicating, being organized, knowing when to step and drop, and just being all on one page, really.
In addition to Rice, the Patriots also bring back Lindsay McManus on the defensive end. McManus enters her third season at DBU and believes this year's defensive cast will once again play a key role in the Patriots' run to the postseason.
Yeah, experience is super important to any team. Its value can definitely not be understated. I definitely think that we return a great amount of defenders that will certainly have an impact because they've been through the hard times, they've been through the great times, they've been through the big wins and the tough losses. And they also know how to react and respond when we're losing a game, maybe when we're down, or also how to hold a lead. So just all of the experience, it definitely translates into knowledge both on and off the field.
One key piece the Patriots will have to replace defensively is in the goal, after all-region performer Jenna Ackerley was lost to graduation. With 4 goalkeepers on this year's roster, competition for the starting position is high as DBU prepares to open the 2016 season.
Well, we have 4 goalkeepers on the roster this season, 2 returning sophomores from last year who trained with and competed against Jenna Ackerley every day. So they have great experience against a high-level goalkeeper that I think will translate into a good game experience for them this season. We also have 2 brand new goalkeepers, freshmen that came in this year that are both very good as well. It's really wide open in that position. I could see any one of the 4 of them starting, or maybe they even split time. I think it's a great competition and great for our team that we have so many capable goalkeepers and so much depth in that position. So it's too early for us to say who's going to be the number 1 or if we even end up with 2 that play a lot of minutes. But I think that only means good things for our team and for our defense.
Coming off a year in which DBU went 15-4-3 and advanced all the way to the Elite 8, 18 players are back from last year's squad, including senior Catherine Sharp, who has been a part of 3 Patriot teams that have advanced to the postseason. As Sharp prepares for her final year at DBU, she believes the team's chemistry and winning tradition will play a factor in this year's run towards another conference title.
It's a really special privilege to be a part of this program. We have a lot of traditions and we know that team chemistry is important for us once we get on the field. We really are a family and we put an emphasis on building relationships with one another. Our core values and beliefs are central to who we are as a team, and we want to pursue excellence on and off the field and do that to honor the Lord. So I'm excited because it's helped us to get success in the past, and I'm excited to see where it takes us this season.
As DBU gears up to make another run at a conference title in their 3rd consecutive trip to the NCAA Tournament, they will once again face a tough schedule early on, and Michelle Leonard expects the early test to prepare them for the road ahead.
Well, we always set out to play a tough schedule. I mean, we want to be the best in the country, so we try to play the best in the country. And that can be hard right away. At the beginning of the season, a lot of new players. We've got to go up to Colorado opening weekend and play up there. But we feel that those tests last season are the ones that helped us to have success late in the year. So we think that this is a great position for us to be in going into the year. The first 3 games of our season are huge. They're all regionally ranked opponents, nationally ranked even. And we know those are going to be tough battles, and if we don't come out prepared and organized, then we could find ourselves at a deficit early on. But we're more concerned with the game experience that will earn us and prepare us for hopefully postseason play than we are trying to set out to play easy games in the beginning. We think it could only help us to be successful late in the year.
The Patriots open their season on September 1st when they travel to Golden, Colorado to take on Colorado School of Mines. 8 home dates are on this year's schedule, including a showdown against longtime conference rival St. Edwards in the home opener on September 8th. As DBU sets out on their quest for a 3rd straight trip to the NCAA postseason, we look forward to seeing you at Patriots Soccer Field in 2016.